So I had a monkey bath, right? And I was in there going, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh. So I just put the cold tap on. Stick around. Why, hello there, YouTube, my friends. So, now I am reviewing Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah, the jungle. So, this is the sequel to the 1995 film, directed by Jake Kasdan and stars The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, the beautiful Karen Gillian, Nick Jonas, Bobby Cannavale, Alex Wolff, Madison Eisman, Sir Durus Brian or something, and Megan Turner. So, like I just said, this is a sequel to the 1995 film Jumanji. This time it kind of sort of takes off from when the first film ended, where the game got found on the beach. The guy takes him to his son and stuff. I'm just telling you this bit because I was wondering how Jumanji became a video game, and this is how we find out. So in the opening scene, we find that the game is given to this kid who plays games and that, and it's the 90s, 1996, and while he's asleep, the board game Jumanji, who, like I said earlier, I think is alive, scans like a video games console and turns into a video game. So basically, Jumanji's like the TARDIS in many ways. It'll blend into its surroundings and stuff. So it became a video game and not a board game anymore. So then, like 21 years later, after the kid who disappeared, some kids that are in detention, played by the Alex Wolff, Madison Eisman, and Morgan Turner, and that other kid, I'm not going to try and pronounce his name this time, all like detention kids in it. But one's like a really geeky kid, the other's like a big jock, the other's like a real pretty girl who's addicted to her phone and selfies, and then there's another one who's like a quiet, shy bookworm. And when they discover the game, they play it, and there's one player that's already taken, but no one's played it. But it turns out that that's the kid from 20 years before. So then they all go into the games and become the avatars they chose. The skinny kid becoming The Rock, who's being muscly. The pretty girl becoming Jack Black, who's fat and middle-aged. And the jock kid becoming Kevin Hart, who's like muscly and strong, but then is a wimp in many ways. And then the shy girl becomes Karen Gillan, and she's all athletic and fast and everything. So each of them get 3 lives in the game, and it appears on their arms. And each time they die, a life fades away. So they have to try and finish the game, complete it, or to get out of it and become themselves again. So what did I like about this? Well, first of all, I like that it was a sequel. And at first I thought, they're making a sequel to Jumanji, and I thought, oh, this is going to be an unnecessary remake, unnecessary sequel like they did with Independence Day and all that stuff. But it completely surprised me. I actually enjoyed the format and the plot of this one, because like this one, it didn't even try to be like the original. It was a board game, but then it became a video game. I like how they changed that whole format of it. And I like how this time they went into the game, and instead of being themselves, they become their avatars, and I thought that was fantastic. I've not seen that done before in a film where you go into a game, so that's great. I enjoyed that a lot. There's also a lot of CGI, but the CGI effects are modern now, and I reckon in 20 years' time I'll be saying that they're outdated like I have in the original film. Anyway, no Alan Parrish in this one, but he is mentioned in the film. There is an Easter egg there, a reference to the original film. But I enjoyed this one a lot. I enjoyed the comedic humour between Jack Black and Kevin Hart, and because a teenage girl was playing the avatar that Jack Black was, he was very campy and funny in it and stuff and all that, so he was funny in that. It's like the avatars were played by kids that are like their opposites, so in many ways that made it funnier, and that's what I enjoyed about it, and stuff. But yeah, this was a fun film to watch, and I can't recommend it enough to you. If you've seen the first, I would say you don't really have to see the first film to get it, but I would recommend you do, just to understand it and stuff. But yeah, this was a fun film, and I enjoyed the hell out of it, and I think it is rarely, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but it is one of those rare occasions where the sequel's actually better than the predecessor. So yeah, final thoughts and ratings. I thought the acting in this was great, the cinematography and the comedy and stuff, and that. So yes, with all that being said, I'm going to give Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. This gets a 4 out of 5 from me. So that's been my random review on Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. And is there anything more I want to add on to this? Yeah, all my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they're all linked down below. Check them out. So until next time, I bid you all a bye friends, goodbye.